like to welcome everyone today to our Wreaths Across America Driver Key Exchange ceremony. We're very grateful and honored to have so many distinguished members of our community in attendance, along with so many veterans and military here with us today.
First of all, I want to thank everybody involved in the Wreaths Across America for stopping here in East Brunswick on their journey down to Arlington. And I'd like to thank everybody who is involved from the township in this program here today for partaking. And finally, of course, J.B. Hunt for sponsoring this event today. And here I'm thinking about the program you're doing today is actually honoring those young men and women who actually, unfortunately, did give up their lives for our country, for us to be able to look at the season we're about to face of plenty and of joy and of family and of gifts and happiness, and at least recognize that the ability for us to even have these type of occasions are predicated on the background of young kids, really young kids, who were willing to put their lives down for us to be able to enjoy that. And I think that this whole program celebrates the honor that these individuals gave to this country. And while I'm happy that there's so many people here today, I think our role as educators, our roles as leaders of a community is to do exactly what it says on this truck. Remember, honor, and teach. That's exactly why I'm so happy that we have our schools and our young kids here today mixed with all of us so that they could learn the value of honest day's work, commitment to country, honor, dignity, and more than anything else, humility. That at the end of the day, you're no more important than anybody else, and that the ability for us to enjoy these events, again, are predicated on the background of those who are willing to serve. So, again, I thank every one of you for being here today and for honoring the memory of individuals who have given so much to this country.
Churchill Junior High School has been involved with Wreaths Across America for the last 2 years. I was driving to work one day 3 years ago, and I heard a plea from one of the organizers for donations in order to be able to cover the over 240,000 graves at Arlington. I got choked up, as I am now, listening to him speak, and I knew this was something our PBSIS committee at school would be involved in the following year. We began our collections during the week leading up to Veterans Day and had such overwhelming support from our school community that we were able to donate over 400 wreaths each of the last 2 years. Wreaths Across America stresses 3 tenets: remember our fallen veterans, honor those who serve, and teach our children the value of freedom. We hope that our involvement does all 3 of those things for the students that we serve. I will be heading down to Washington tomorrow to take place in the wreath laying ceremony at Arlington on Saturday. Last year we had a number of our teachers and friends attend, and this year it is growing as I tell more people about what we are doing, and they all ask to get involved. They say a person dies twice, when they take their last breath and the last time their name is spoken. When we lay those wreaths on Saturday, we take a moment to think of the sacrifices of these men and women, say their names, and thank them for their service. It is a very moving and powerful day. Today we would like to thank our vets and our families here for their service and sacrifice, and let them know it is not forgotten.
I would like to thank everyone for being here today in honoring of our veterans, those that provided the very freedom we enjoy today. A special thanks to Tom Markarian, Director of Maintenance in the Northeast, his admin Lisa Meza, and the maintenance team for making this a beautiful celebration for us today and our veterans. I'd also like to thank and honor a veteran among us, one who has been with J.B. Hunt 25.5 years faithfully serving. Jay Crandall, our MOC, a veteran who served in the Navy from August 24th, 1962 to August 9th, 1965 as a Navy SEAL. He was stationed on the USS Kitty Hawk. Today he remains very active and serves as the president of the Riders for the American Legion Post 960. Today he rode his motorcycle in honor of all veterans and living and resting in peace. Jay continues giving his time to veterans, hosting dinners, drives, games, and is a man who exemplifies the meaning of service. It's with great honor for us at East Brunswick Terminal to present this service of Certificate of Appreciation to Jay Crandall for his continued service and support of Wreaths Across America and just being an amazing veteran.
Wreaths Across America was founded in 1992 by a tree farmer in Arlington, Maine. That year, Morrill Worcester's company had a surplus of 5,000 wreaths, and Morrill, having visited Arlington National Cemetery when he was just a boy, had a desire to have those 5,000 wreaths placed on the graves at Arlington. The annual tribute went on quietly for 10 years. In 2007, volunteers formed the nonprofit Wreaths Across America to continue the mission, including the mantra, remember, honor, and teach. Morrill Worcester's family still oversees the foundation. In 2008, National Wreath Laying Day was established by Congress. Last year, with Wreaths Across America, more than 2.5 million handmade wreaths were placed on military graves throughout the country. At J.B. Hunt, over 17% of our employees are veterans, with an even greater number who have family that served or are currently serving. Our servicemen and women sacrifice their time and safety every day of the year, not just on Veterans Day or Memorial Day. J.B. Hunt has a heart for veterans every day, and we think there's no better time to express our appreciation than during the holidays, when so many homes across the country will have an empty seat because of a loved one that is currently serving, or they have a loved one that paid the ultimate price and made the ultimate sacrifice. We're proud to honor our veterans, as well as the veterans worldwide who have safeguarded our country to ensure the rights and privileges that we enjoy every day in this country. Today we honor the drivers that delivered these wreaths, and we honor the veterans that will receive them. A little bit about our drivers doing our key exchange. Cheryl Slingland served from 1986 to 1991 in the Army. She's a retired postmaster and has been with J.B. Hunt for 2 years. She's a valued member of our JBI division. Roland Parent is one of our veteran drivers. He served active Army until 1988. He's been with J.B. Hunt for 5 years. He's one of our mentor drivers on the GP account. Cheryl Rowland, we'd like to continue with this key exchange. If you would step towards the front of the tractor, please.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land.